at the high school.
The only thing that it might throw an error on is their laptop, so they know now to hand their laptop over as they walk through.
To software that confirms identities.
We actually have our badge system that detects whether that badge is one of our own students and it matches the student who's walking through.
Already, the new tech has been put to the test after a false alarm at the nearby university.
I think for us, the experience with the shutdown at the university the other day was a more peaceful experience for us because we knew that there were no weapons on campus.
That false alarm also prompting the effects of the new bell-to-bell no-cell law, preventing students from sending out false messaging of their own or panicking their parents more.
Normally, there would be many people trying to show up at our schools and to take students out of the school. And as you know, with the secure lock, we need everyone to secure in place, and we just continue to conduct class business as usual.
Williams says engagement has spiked in classrooms and with each other.
Students are speaking face to face, they're having lunch together, they're having conversations.
And overall, there's been less disciplinary incidents with kids across the district, now that phones have been put away.
It has been so smooth compared to what I normally would experience with maybe incidents that would normally start with conversations online through a cell phone or through a chat.
Going into the rest of the year now, the district continues to adapt to keep distractions at bay.
Some of the conversations which may have used to have been on a cell phone were transitioning into Google Chat while students were in class working. So we disabled Google Chat as well. And always changing, always learning.
So far, the district says one of their bigger challenges has been hiring bus drivers. Right now, the district says there are down 3 drivers. So coaches and administrators have been stepping in to fill in with those roles, but they're hoping that they can hire those positions soon. Back to you.
All right, thanks for that. Well, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders announcing that 40 National Guard members will be deployed in the state to assist ICE. The governor is saying that the Guard will provide administrative support to agents capturing violent, criminal, illegal immigrants. Some community leaders, though, from the Alliance for Immigrant Respect and Education say this deployment only heightens fear in the community. The organization saying that they're working with the community to make sure everyone knows immigrant rights.
Ask people to get educated on what's going on, to know their rights, and to get involved. I think this is a perfect opportunity for allies to maybe take a step up even more than what they have and do what they can to protect their immigrant neighbors.
Of the National Guardsmen being deployed, 10 of them will be in Fayetteville, 10 in Fort Smith. Both cities sent statements to us here at 5 News saying that the deployment is a state issue and they're deferring to the governor.
Well, Arkansas lawmakers met Tuesday to hear from a group who filed a complaint against the Franklin County Prison Project. The group, Gravel and Grit, argued that the Mill Creek Mountain site is unsuitable. They cited issues with water supply, electricity, transportation, and more. Some state representatives pushed back, saying the issue isn't if to build the prison, but where. Some representatives suggested multiple smaller prisons instead of one large facility. The conversation also turned to frustration after senior advisor to the governor, Joe Proferi, was a no-show.
I don't care how the senators feel about it, but it's a slap in the face of every one of you. And you voted not to subpoena him to come in here. And that does not sit very well with me.
Board of Correction members Lee Watson and Benny Magnus defended the current plan, saying a single large facility is more efficient to run. Well, Sebastian County Sheriff's investigators are looking for at least 2 suspects in connection with thefts from Ben Garren Park and Fort Smith. All the thefts were from vehicles parked in different locations in the park throughout Monday evening. Among the items taken from the vehicles were purses, wallets, and credit cards. If you have any information about this, call the Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers at 78-CRIME.
Well, new this morning, the Fort Smith Police Department and the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma have signed a cross-deputization agreement, marking the first agreement of its kind in Arkansas. Now, this would ensure mutual aid and cross-jurisdictional cooperation between the two. A 2020 Supreme Court ruling restored tribal jurisdiction in Oklahoma. Courts would no longer have criminal or civil jurisdiction jurisdiction over cases involving Native Americans within tribal lands. The announcement from Fort Smith Police and the Choctaw Nation stems from a recent Arkansas bill allowing officers from both agencies to assist one another with arrests, investigations, and detentions. Both say the agreement is building framework of mutual respect and trust for the future. Well, big news for students at the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. A new partnership with the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education could make the path to graduate school a bit smoother.
Fine News reporter Jacob Luthi is joining us now with what this new agreement means for students that are hoping to enter the healthcare field. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning. One of the most nerve-wracking parts of applying to schools is the interview process. And now, because of a new affiliation agreement between the University of Arkansas Fort Smith and the Arkansas Colleges of Health Education, qualified students looking to pursue their graduate degree at AIC will be automatically granted that interview. Now, to be eligible, students must complete all prerequisite coursework and meet GPA and test score requirements for their chosen program. And admission is not guaranteed. The agreement, however, opens a direct path for UFAS students seeking admission to AIC's College of Osteopathic Medicine, School of Physical Therapy, School of Occupational Therapy, and Master of Science in Biomedicine program. UFAS says their mission statement about ensuring the social mobility of its students and giving back to the region in which it serves. UFAS Provost and Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs Shadow Robinson says this partnership is more than just about healthcare.
Committed to the economic growth and development of this region. And so we know that by having high quality health care, not only are those high paying jobs for our students, but that becomes a magnet for other industries to want to be located here because they know health care is one of the things that their employees will care about. And if we can have high quality health care across the River Valley, the industries we have will stay.
AIC Assistant Provost Dr. Christopher Smith echoes these statements. He says the institution's mission is to educate change agents who are focused on impacting healthcare by serving rural and underserved communities. Dr. Smith says this partnership with UFAS furthers their commitment to the River Valley and beyond.
To be able to have our faculty, staff, and students from all over the country embrace Fort Smith and the River Valley as home, and then go out into the community, whether by volunteering, whether by being a part of various civic organizations, you really see the impact that this institution has.
Well, Dr. Smith says they currently have 29 University of Arkansas Fort Smith alum enrolled across those programs, and he only wants to see that number continue to grow. Jacob Luthi, 5 News.